Hello everybody, Dave here for the next instalment of Dave Gets Wood. I'm going to carry on doing a bit of gluing, and I'm a bit annoyed with myself actually, because when I started gluing this I said just dollop it on, but then I started getting a little bit neat and tidy with it, and what that's resulted in is gravity has done its job, pulled the glue into the gap, but because I didn't dollop it on, I tidied it up too much, there wasn't enough glue to go down. Now, pretty much similar has happened to that one, but on the big piece where I did just dollop it after I'd worked the air bubbles, that's fine, because there was enough glue to cope with the sinkage. So I'm a bit fucking annoyed with myself with that, but what I'm going to do is, on this one I'm going to use that as the, it's the base seal for this bit. So, and on this one we'll sort out the other side, we'll deal with that properly, and then yeah, we'll come back to it. On the big piece, like I said, dolloped that on. Yes, it's divoted where gravity has taken course, but it's not gone down into lower than the wood, if that makes any sense. Okay, and we'll deal with these long cracks here. I think the last bit on this is a little hole. Yeah, a little hole on the other side. So we'll do the bigger crack. But what I will do is dollop the fucker on. Now, I'm going to try doing something I've not done before, in that when I finished the other day I put a lid on this to see if it would set or not, and it didn't. It hasn't oxidised, so I'm going to use this. So we'll see how that goes. Now with this small piece where I've got the big gap to fill, I was in two minds about whether I needed a more liquidy solution, but I don't really want a liquidy solution for it, because I don't want it to just find a way all the way through. I want gravity to do its bit, yes, and it may go through a little bit, but the more liquidy it is, the easier that'll happen. Anyway, right, let's see how we get on with these today. This is going to take up quite a bit. Now, I also don't know how well this is going to set. With it having, because it's been a couple of days, but because it hasn't dried, that would suggest to me that it should be fine, because let's face it, this is in a tub and so it should be fine. But there we go. Right. Now what I am going to do is just give this a little bit of a poke in so that I can try and get it down, right down into where it needs to go. And hopefully help remove any air bubbles. And then we're literally just going to blob. I'm going to make no attempt to be neat and tidy. Well, neat and tidy, yes, but I'm not going to clean up anything. Now, once I've done it like this, if this ends up divoted like the other side, I'll know it's because it's a big gap and it just needs more going in, rather than because I was too fucking tidy with it. bit, it does go to the side a bit, we'll see how it goes. Right, so I'll pop that over there, so that's obviously, that's been applied quite thick. That's exactly how I'm going to leave it. I mean, this is how I should have done it the other day. I just got fucking caught, and I know it as well, but I just got caught up in the, well, let's just tidy it up a little bit so I've got less excess to deal with. But I've got to sand it all off anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's better dolloped on and have the hole, the gap filled than having to re-glue it. Right. So let that one do its thing. The thing is, it may seem like it is way too much that I've applied. It could turn out that it is. But we'll see how that one comes up, shall we? Now, with this being quite a time-consuming process, not in actual doing it, but in having to wait for it to be dry, I have been wanting to get a lot done over the last couple of days, but it's just not worked out that way. I was hoping to do this yesterday, but I ended up busy with other stuff and going doing food shopping and shit like that. And the day just got away from me, really. There was so much that I wanted to do yesterday. Which means that today, I've already got a load of stuff that I was going to be doing today anyway, but I've also now got the stuff that I was going to do yesterday that I need to do today. So I'm kind of, even though I could make a start on trying to sort of carve up the tabletop, I haven't really got the time at the minute, because I've got other stuff that I need to do, so I kind of need to focus on that. To be honest, it's why I'm doing this now, first thing I'm really doing today, so that this is done and out of the way and I can just focus on doing the other stuff, and then hopefully perhaps tomorrow, if this is dry, we can get those last bits glued up. But for now, that is that done. So it's a short video on this one, but like I said, there's not really a lot else I can do at the moment. So yeah, it is what it is. And I'm hoping as well that the weather's going to turn a little bit nicer over the next few weeks. I mean, we had fucking snow a couple of days ago, well, a week ago, and what, we're in April, and it hammered it down with snow. So the weather is a little bit up and down at the minute, but I am going to want to make a start on the tabletop when I can. Just start off with carving and cleaning up bits. I don't really want to Dremel it in the living room, but if I have to, I'm thinking, okay, well, if I've got the vac there, maybe I can get away with it, but I'm concerned of just filling my living room full of sawdust. That's not what I want to do. So again, I may have to wait until I'm outside for that. I mean, if you think about it, with some of this other stuff that we've done, I've Dremelled bits just so that I can then strip the wood and then fine sanded it later. So maybe that's something that I could do outside just before stripping, putting the stripping on. but we'll wait and see. Right, done for today. So have a good one, and hopefully soon we'll get this bit of gluing finished off, get it sanded off, and really crack on with the tabletop. Right, see you in a bit.